Earth and Fixed Signs Collective. Welcome, welcome. I'm Nikki, your local vegan tarotist. All right, so I just did a water reading for the water signs and the feminine mutable signs. And if y'all are dealing with either one of those, you might want to check that out because they got a lot of good stuff. So I'm in a very good lovey-dovey energy. So I'm feeling like earth signs, fixed signs. This is going to be good. So we're going to read for your connection, signs, confirmations, some clarity, hopefully about ways that you will know that you are dealing with your twin flame. And we'll read for the masculine, we'll read for the feminine, and then we'll read from the Disney Tarot for some. It's just the Disney deck, but I'm calling it the Disney Tarot. I don't know, maybe somebody out there just got a Disney Tarot deck. Anyway, or you're like divining from Disney movies. I'm getting the infinity symbol. All right, so strength and the magician. And then we'll grab some Scrabble letters. Maybe we'll find some confirmations of zodiac signs in there. All right, for the masculine, let's see. Whoa. Whoa. Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, masculine see this feminine as magical, powerful, magical, unforgettable. I don't know the words clearly, but magical. They see them as magical. And the Nine of Pentacles, they see them as independent, like a messenger, because they have the Falcon there, Aries energy as well. Native American zodiac for Aries, and we have the Queen of Wands. So there is a lot of fire here. The feminine could have strong fire placements, but this masculine sees, or the masculine could have strong fire placements, and this feminine feeds into that. Either way, there's a lot of passion here. But they don't just see all passion, right? It's not just all wands. It's like they see them as being like a vessel of passion, but they also see them as being like this pre-empress energy, very grounded with all the earth of the Nine of Pentacles. Nines are also like wishes coming true. Unforgettable. Okay. I spoke too soon. We have the Seven of Wands. So yeah, they are coming in the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there is a lot of passion here, this masculine, and they're kind of fighting it. They're like, no, remember, like, I gotta come in. But they also like feel like if they don't, there's a lot of competition for this feminine, and there's something in the masculine side that they're realizing, if I do not hurry, I may lose this feminine, because like this powerful energy here. Queen of Wands is someone who's very beautiful, like hot. This is someone who's very physically attractive. And the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's very grounded and nurturing and peaceful and like healing. So they definitely want, like, this is someone of value. And so the masculine's like, I gotta get in here before somebody else swoops in. King of Cups, right? Feminines, you could be dealing with a masculine water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so yeah, it's like, and the feminine might actually be surprised to know that this masculine, because I just saw this reel about Taurus. A Taurus, you could be a Taurus or have strong Taurus placements, be dealing with one. But it's like this girl's saying that when he thinks that you're like cheating, or he thinks that you've got a whole bunch of guys that you're entertaining or whatever, and she's like, and I'll just be at home eating, watching movies, relaxing, enjoying my life by myself, when he thinks it's other ones, and then she's like, it's just me, right? So with the Six of Wands here, like, this is getting a lot of attention, accolades, respect, admiration, right? But see how surprised this person looks? It's like, oh my gosh. And because this masculine is approaching you, and this is a divine masculine approaching you, there may be a lot of like shadow masculines trying to come in and like get you before they do, because that's the way that spiritual warfare works. Like, let's detract and try and distract these two people from coming together. That's why the twin flame connection is kind of a pain in the ass, right? Because you're here to initiate a rise up in the collective, and it's for divine purpose. Your purpose here together in your union is divine. It is for the collective. And the shadows don't want that. The devil doesn't want that, right? So the devil, as an energy, as a frequency, works in all these curious ways to try and stop that from happening. And so this is like, this feminine feels like they're surprised by all of this attention that they're getting. Like, whoa, but see how their hands are very pale? They're like vampires. These are just takers. And in the Seven of Wands, this masculine is like fighting the 6 wands off with his wand. He's like, nah, get out of here. Go on, scram. Go on, get. Go on, get. And they're like, with their Knight of Wands coming to this Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is looking at this masculine. So they're like, he's here. My rescue has arrived. My knight in shining armor, flaming armor. Somebody could have like flames or drive a fast car. It's funny. I used to listen to The Dream a lot. So something about dreams, Piscean energy, third eye activation here. There could be some sort of third eye activation, which might feel quite intense because it will. But The Dream, someone said the song Falsetto by The Dream, but I'm just now getting fast car, candy coated red, drive you all night and park it in my bed. I want a fast car. Like red. There's a lot of red here, a lot of like passion. Garth Brooks, The Red Strokes, passions uncaged, thundery moments of tenderness rage. Tenderness rage. I don't know if that's the lyrics, but that's what I'm gonna say because I like that. It's very tender, but it's like deep and passionate. I see like deep kisses. I see, like all night passion, and it's like constant, not just foreplay of the physical, but of the mind, of the body, of the soul, because you're so aligned, and because your passion in this life, your purpose, there's so much passion behind it that it's like, I feel like you guys are going to go to work together, like get to work in the community, in the world, whatever you're doing, you're going to be doing that. And then you're going to come home and it's going to be like, that is all fueling it. It's very tantric. It's that true weave of you are intertwined. Every area of your life is intertwined. The way you work, the way you play, the way you love, the way you, speak truth, your communications, like everywhere you are, like the way that you see each other interact with children, the way you see each other interact with animals, the elderly, it's all hot. You're just like, this person is so hot. And it's hot because it's like, yes, passion, like passion for life. And I feel like there's been a long stalemate of not having that, which is why the tower here, which I feel like that's why there's this kind of surprised look on the feminine's face. Like, whoa, where's all this heat coming from? It's because you've got this partner coming in with maybe some strong fire placements, but they've got a lot of heat coming in. They're coming in hot because they know if they don't, this feminine, they're a queen. They're in the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, they're independent, and yes, they are a queen. But the Queen of Wands, it's not an empress, right? She's got potential for empress hood, right? But she's presenting with her fire energy. And fire is of the 3D. It's the most masculine of the elements, right? So it's all about the physical. So this feminine is susceptible to just kind of like, there's all this attention, and if there's been a long stalemate, they might be like, all right. I mean, they're attractive. Like, we have some areas that we've got chemistry because wands are just chemistry. But the reason I like this Knight of Wands, because usually I'd be like, just the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, someone who's just here for a good time, not a long time. But it's here, the Queen of Wands is coupled with the King of Cups, right? So that it's a balancing. It's like, you need to cool it down. Watch out. You're gonna fall in love. You need to slow it down. Yeah, fast car. This is like, I mean, maybe this feminine like moves pretty fast into connections, or has had a history of doing so. And this masculine may know that, because if they are kind of on the peripheral, if they are watching, which they are definitely watching, but they're not just watching because they're not in the Page of Swords. Like, they're presenting as the King of Cups, not a page, not a knight, because water is, you know, the second slowest moving element, earth being the slowest. And then we've got air, which they're coming in fast. They're coming in with wands. That's the fastest moving energy. And then we have the Two of Wands. But see, again, Two of Wands, your passions are united. Your passions are joined in a purpose. And that purpose is grounded, all right? This always gives me Shrek, because it's like, ogres have layers. Ogres have layers. So it's like you've got this earth energy here. So it's really going to feed into that fixed and earth energy that this collective has. So it's going to be grounded. It's going to be rooted. It's going to be something that stands the test of time. It's an investment. So it's not just a Knight of Wands like, whoa, slow down. No, this masculine needs to speed up, because they may have been in the King of Cups. They may have been in the Page of Cups, the Knight of, you know, like they may have been in the slower energy. And now they're like, oh crap, I gotta come in, because I can feel that there are other eyes on my feminine. And these eyes, they're wanting eyes. Hungry eyes. Yeah, there's like thirsty eyes, and then there's hungry eyes. Hungry is going to be satiating, like you're going to fill each other's bellies. Calm down. You know. All right, we have 12, 15, 18. We have Mulan, Tia, and Pocahontas. These three did come out in the water sign reading. Okay. So, yeah, someone could be born on the 12th, the 15th, or the 18th of any month. We also have 3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. What does that stand for? 3, 6, 9. That's not I love you, is it? La 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 love you. I love you. Oh, that's 1, 4, 3. 1, 4, 3. La 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 love you. Yeah, we got V, L, I, C, B. That's a lot. CB radio. On the radio. And that's also Cancer. LO. Be you. Be you. This person wants you to be yourself. Just be yourself. Libra. Cancer. We got BB. Baby. Nobody puts baby in a corner. I'm getting Dirty Dancing. Because we did have Hungry Eyes coming through. Be you. On the radio. So music can be very important here. I'm also getting the kind of like the image of two kids where they have the cup with the string. It's like Whispers in the Dark. The song by Bat for Lashes, We're Just Kids in the Dark. Well, I think it's just Kids in the Dark. So there's something about like nights, late nights, having long talks. LO. I feel like the love, like the word is right on the tip of their tongue. Like they may be like, it's like right there. It's already half out of their mouth. LO. Like, and that's also kind of like LOL, laugh out loud. Because we're getting like 143 LOL. So maybe like texting. You could text a lot. But it's like cutesy. It's so, well, it's kind of cutesy. You know, it's like, get a room, you know, and you will. But I feel like you guys are cutesy, and you almost have like a little code. You speak maybe in codes of your own, or like have a lot of inside jokes or something, where you just like, you don't even really need to say the full word. Like, you already know. It's like you can finish each other's sentences. You already know what the other person's going to say. You know what they're thinking. You already know where they're going because you're just aligned. You're so aligned with the way that you think and the way that you know, because wands are action. It's the way that you act, the way that you are in life. And it's the same way behind closed doors. Like, you're the same person. You're so consistent with how you are because you're very authentic. There's such an authenticity here. Be you. It's like you are 100% yourself with this person. And it's great because you get to come out from the dark corners where you can be yourself. And that could also be like, there may be a period for whatever reason where you guys are like quiet about this love. Like, you can't come completely out with it, for whatever reason, right? We'll pull one more from each to see if there's something. 5 of Wands. Yeah, that's the competition. That's blocked communication. Ace of Swords. Truth. But see, this truth here, the Ace of Swords, is like tethered with this vine. There's some reason that it's like, there's some kind of secret here. It's got to be kept a secret. Tell me more about that. High Priestess, Pisces energy, 10 of Wands. Somebody may have to leave a situation because the 10 of Wands is like you have to put some sort of burdens down. You have to leave something in the past. The 5 of Wands is, it's somewhere in your Wands energy, in your chemistry, in your passions. Wands are also phallic symbols. There could be sexual energy, could be magic, right? So as far as manifesting and in creating, something has to be brought to an end because whatever way you're operating right now is bringing you this lack. It's not fulfilling. So there is a little bit of a block here, a delay, or some sort of like secrecy. There's now this is not going to be some sort of secret love affair. I don't talk about that shit here. All right, I do not condone entertaining like a third party or people who are in connections. So that could be something that you know, but like because you know it, and that could be kind of like the rush here is like, oh, there maybe was a delay because somebody was giving to something else, and so the other person is now getting all this attention, and they're like, oh wait, I actually want that right now. AL. And 10. Yeah, 10. Tia. Yeah. I thought there was something else going to come with that, but no, those could just be confirmations just in themselves, just by saying them. Those could be confirmations for somebody. 10 is very important. An ending has to be brought to, or something has to be brought to an ending before a new beginning. You got to wipe the slate clean before you can start putting stuff on the slate. You know, you can't, we're not painting over old canvases, okay? Right, we are starting fresh. So there is something about that, which is why, like, this profession or confession of love is like right on the tip of their tongue, but it's half. They can only be half in. They can't complete it with the VE. They can't complete it because they have to complete something else. But it's like they know they better do it quickly. So, if you like this energy, if you want to claim this, claim it in the comments below. If this is something that resonates with you, I hope there was something in here for you. And until next time, I wish you well.